I was excited by the idea of doing an installation piece that would be out there in the park, in the open, that people would actually interact with and use.
I wanted to be a part of Pianos in the Parks because I've always been interested in public art and how it reaches everyone. And I love that it's going to be played by local artists and people in the park. I think that's awesome.
I love music. I think music should be celebrated outdoors as loudly as possible, whenever is possible. I grew up in parks, loving parks. I think they're living spaces, and why not have something that's from your living room in an outdoor living space?
My name is Gary Fagan. I am the co-founder and artistic director of Gauge. I have been proudly watching over its growth for 25 years now here in Seattle, and it's really nice to be able to give back to the community by getting all these great Gauge artists to put their own creativity to work.
I'm turning this into a vintage giant robot toy. When I was a kid, I always wanted to have my own personal pet robot. So I like robots in general. I kind of work them into my art. And I go for vintage because it reminds everybody of happier, more innocent times. So I want it to look old but inviting.
My vision is to make a very happy piano, to make a piano that can be interacted with as well. I'm going to put in children's toys, incorporate them into the painting themselves, sort of camouflaging them into the design. When you get closer, it'll reveal that there's a bunch of things you can press that make noises and different effects. And the idea is to sort of transform plastic junk into something beautiful that can be accessed by young people and make them actually part of this experience of making sound.
So when coming to this project, I wanted to incorporate quilting patterns. When you make a quilt, it's around other people, or it's for someone, or it's in remembrance of someone. And to see someone play a piece on this quilted piano just seems really neat to me.
I really like the idea of turning things into creatures. It doesn't take much at all to turn a thing into a being. So when I looked at the piano, the name Piano Man came to me. Then I had to decide what Piano Man would look like.
My design has to do with the sky, the clouds, and the changing light throughout the day, and it will have a running landscape all the way around with the changing light through the day, and it'll incorporate little tidbits of all the different parks that the different pianos will be placed in, so that it kind of talks about the entire project.
The whole idea of the project is really exciting because of the involvement of the community, that people actually get to experience it.
Street music is tickling, it's exciting, you know, it makes us feel alive.